focus on some real shit. Looks like we got Poppy top lane. Poppy jungle. I'm gonna look at your jungle Poppy game. Sent a day ago. You're running Resolve. Why do all my coaching clients, they always run fucking Blue Smite? I think, guys, I'm telling you right now, Blue Smite is the noob item. It's the item that noobs go. I'm gonna say this again. Blue Smite is the noob item. It's like early Mobies on noobs. Like, just don't do it. You need to learn how to flank and actually get in position. You don't rely on the smite for your positioning. What's up, Lil Pally, dude? Every time. I don't know what it is. You're running, I'm gonna pull up your op.gg. You're running pretty bad with Poppy. 46% win rate over almost 200 games. So we're gonna figure out what the fuck you're doing wrong. Looks like you got a good catch here. I'm gonna see. Dude, I'm literally watching a spider crawl up the corner of my room. He's been doing this for weeks. He's a daddy long leg spider. And he crawls up the wall and he gets, like, I would say halfway to 3/4 up the wall, and then he just falls down. And I don't get how he survives as a spider if that's what he does. Like, I don't think evolution is like that impressive anymore, because I'm convinced that the spider should be dead. Like, he should be dead. He just climbs up and then falls and then climbs again. That's it. Oh my god, my blue screen is so fucked, man. I tried to fix it. Look at my shit before we start this. Look at this. I've been trying to fix this thing now. This is what you get for streaming. See this? I'm trying to fix it. Let's go with that. Can this work, please? It's like a diamond player climbs a massive, rages, ends, tilts, and falls back. Dude, he literally, he's gonna do it again. I want to take a picture of this so you can see it. Or, like, I don't even know. Turn the camera. It's just so absurd to me. Anyways. So, it looks like you're running Aftershock, bone plating, conditioning, unflinching, Triumph. I like Triumph a lot for a tank. And then Coup de Grace, which to me, I would say just go for the tenacity or something. I don't know if the extra damage is really that valuable, to be honest, as opposed to like tenacity, at least in my opinion. I think the extra tenacity is pretty juicy on Poppy. But anyways, as I was saying, got a good pick, gets the first blood. You should be backing right away. You should just be backing in the bush, trying to, basically the reason why I recommend just back in the bush, because you're trying to get to your camps to start blue. So if you back right away, you'll have time to buy your item and get into position. You won't really need a leash either way, to be honest. You have 400 gold. You can just buy like a ruby crystal. I think a ruby crystal is probably the best buy, like outright. And that's gonna make you pretty hard to fight. Pretty hard to kill in all circumstances. I don't like that we don't take our gold and cash it though. Oh no. What? This is some clown shit right here. Alright. So yeah, I'm glad you sent this in because you got a 2-0 start as Poppy Jungle and you still lose. Just pretty ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna agree. This is actually what I was gonna talk about. Was I get that you get the kill or whatever. Dark Knight, thank you. But this type of like weird gimmicky shit should not concern you in the slightest. There's a reason why like high elo ADCs aren't randomly fucking with blue. Alright? And the reason is because they can't take it from you. Anyways, you have vision of him clearly. And like the only way that he'll steal that is if you're not paying attention and don't smite, and he gets like a lucky hit with his W, which is what I assume he's going for. He's trying to steal it with a W, which is really cheesy and dumb. It's very rarely gonna work, and it only really works if like you're not aware of it, and he has vision and he last hits it perfectly, which is super unlikely and super risky by extension because he's running into enemy jungle as an immobile ADC. It's just dumb shit. Really, really dumb shit. So, like flashing over the wall and like chasing this guy, it's all unnecessary. He's already gimping himself by even just being here. Just finish your buff, secure the buff, and then if you really want to flash the wall, why not instead let him think he's going to take it? Because he's going to fan the W out, right? Why not let him do that? And then as soon as you smite, just walk over and then flash. Not only do you secure the level 2, you'll make sure that once you flash, it's a favorable fight for you. Because now at this point, your level 2, you'll have Q and E, and you'll be able to ensure that this is a much smoother play. And then after you finish the kill, then you can go hit the plant and go through wolves and then the red or whatever it is you're going to do. I don't like that you're... See how close blue is to dying? You have 390 on smite. Why do this? Why make this play? Just calmly secure. This is just inefficient. This is a decision-making fail. Just secure this and then go and fuck him up. He can't take this from you. You have smite. You're not losing this thing. Just calmly get the smite and then go kill him. Now what you wind up doing is, yes, you get the kill, but you reset blue. Don't try to make these fancy noob plays where it's like you get baited into these strange gimmicks and weird scenarios because, yeah, you get the kill, but you're also gimping your clear. And you didn't need to. So now you're way behind. That spider just did it again. You know what? If I see him, if I catch him going up that fucking wall, I'm gonna cam it. I'm gonna cam it if I see him going. The spider is crawling up the corner of the room and he just gets like halfway and then just falls. And he's been doing it for weeks. Like every day he just climbs and falls. And I just want to prove that I'm not making it up. He's just sitting there and he climbs up and then collapses. It's a daddy long legs. See, this is what happens. This is a perfect example. This is what happens when you fuck around and don't just focus on getting your clear done. Yi actually invades you, which is actually pretty good for like low elo shit. It's not bad. How fast did he do it? So, you're delayed, right? Here's the other little tidbit. You're delayed, and you don't go straight to your red, even after all that. I think that's a mistake, too. Because you should be going blue, wolves, red at this point. You should be securing your buff. You're not even thinking about it. Look, if you'd went straight there, you would have gotten it. You might have died, actually. But either way, you could at least pop up and ward this shit and see what the fuck is going on. But all this is happening because of this weird flash. So like even you getting that kill, now you're gonna lose your red because of this shit. It's not the end of the world by no means because you have 2 kills, but it's just messy, you know? Just unnecessarily messy. And now you're taking a weird fight. Let's talk about this for a second. What should we be doing if we want to fight Master Yi? Just like with any fight in League, guys, this game is a mental game. It's mentally exhausting. When you're a new player, whether it's League, StarCraft, Call of Duty, whatever, the more you think, the better you can stack a fight in your favor. So this is a perfect example. Why are you, as a guy who's played like 200 games of Poppies, still taking fights that you lose? This fight makes zero sense. Like in any capacity, it makes no sense. You don't have Flash. You don't have Smite, so you can like heal outplay. You have no business taking this fight. Shen's pushed under his tower and he's low. Camille has red buff, because they took your red, right? And yet, you're still taking this fight. Why? Look. It makes no sense. You're running at him like you beat him. You have less HP than he does. You have aggroed golems. Dude, just back away. You have 7, what is this? You have 1300 gold. I thought it was only like 700 or 800 here. You have 1300 gold because of the 2 kills. Just back away. Go get like Balmy Cinder and build towards a jungle item or something. Why are you taking this fight? Think about it. You need to learn. If you're going to play this much League of Legends, you need to learn to not get just sucked into the bells and whistles of the game. Yeah, the way I view you, you're literally walking in here going, me ooga, you booga. And you run at this guy, and you're just so into the bells and whistles, you're not looking around the map. Just like down here. Why you have 200 games of Poppy, why the hell are you throwing away your blue buff when you could just calmly do the blue buff and then flash over the wall? Don't get so sucked into just the fighting aspect of the game. The game is a thinking game. All this other shit, the minions, the other champions, it all plays within like a framework, dude. Like a game flow. You can't just run into your champion and other champions and hope the shit works. You have to think about like what's going to happen. Like what is going on. Golems are aggro to me. I take extra damage from golems. Yi has an HP lead. I do not have Flash. I don't have Smite so that I can heal if this fight goes bad. Camille's pushed under tower. Shen's backing. Camille's pushing into tower with red buff and level 4. Like, you have to think ahead. And if you're not thinking ahead about the fight, then just fucking back down. Just step away for a second and cash that 1300 gold that you have. You're not even thinking about the fight here. That's unacceptable. There's gotta be better use of our lead. So here, definitely just go bombies right away. In my opinion, go bombies first. You have it like super early here, and then you can build towards the jungle item if you like after. But I would rather you just go for the bombies and boots or something like that right away. And then, like I said, noobs always go blue smite. Go red smite, so you can reduce damage. You don't need blue smite. Blue smite is for noobs that don't know how to position. And they also waste some of their damage in 1v1s. They lose duels all the time because they don't take red smite. Super important. The blue smite is super overrated. Alright, as we're going to do this gank on Fizz, we look mid and we see a Fizz with pretty low HP. It looks like a reasonable gank by my judgment. My only issue here, of course, is that we don't have Bomby, so we're losing a lot of damage. Do we have Smite for this? Yes. So let's see how you play it. Okay, so Ryze gets the kill. Help Ryze push now. See the way that the wave is? Ryze is going to want to shove this out, right? Every time you get a kill in League, it's an assess phase. Assess. As soon as you get a kill, you look around the map and you think, what can I do with this kill? What can be done with this kill? I see you literally not doing anything with this. You're not doing anything with this. You're not helping Ryze push. What happens if Yi just runs in with Ghost and ganks Ryze as he's trying to shove? Rise is dead, right? So you should be thinking about that, right? That's what the whole assess phase is about. After the kill falls, you say, okay, what can we do? What can happen? Can I, you know, is the best move to farm? Is the best move to push? Is the best move to gank somewhere else? Take dragon? What is it? Here, I see Rise is in a situation where he wants to push out and leave and get a back now, and you're not helping him. If he pings you off, he's bad. He doesn't know how the game works. Right? If someone pings you off in a situation where you're supposed to shove out the lane, they're garbage. You just mute their pings and you do the right play. You don't care if they int. You don't care. It's the right play. It doesn't matter. And this fact is evidenced by the fact that I have like 90% win rates on like any account in this elo, right? It's the right play. You're shoving out the lane because Rise should want to back. He has no HP at all and very little mana to push. You're gonna help him push the wave, get it under tower, and then ping him back, and then you're gonna decide what to do. You're also gonna split XP with him, which is nice. Watch. This is a perfect example. Here he is, look. No HP, right? Now look how he's backing. See how he can't get this under tower? That's because you didn't help him. See E coming? It's like I fucking know, right? It's like I do this for a living. You see that? This is shit you can expect. I have the Fog of War off. I've never seen the replay. Right? It's not a magic trick. It's literally just the framework of the game. Yi's gonna want to gank this guy because he's low, right? Damn. If only there was a way to prevent that from happening to our Rise. If only there was a way. If only there was something we could do to stop that. There is. It's just called pushing out the lane. That's your fault, by the way. Completely, 100% your fault for the death. Take this. Do you like not having mana? Take the green plant. Take the honey fruit, dude. That's what it's called, technical term. I don't like that we're doing Scuttle while Red's up right now. I don't see anything that we're going to be doing down on bot lane. If I'm being honest. I don't get it. Go and take your wolves and then do red. Or go straight blue to red. You can't lose another red to this Yi. Alright. All this shit right here is garbage to me. Low elo jungle is very simple. Control your buffs, do full clears, and then just gank smartly. You're doing that noob shit where you just hover down on bot side. Go up, take red, and then decide what you want to do. Kill mid, dive top, go get some vision down, or rotate down to bottom. Either way, you need to be clearing. If you're going to go down to bottom, you need to go start at red, move to blue, and then go bottom. I don't know why you're down here. Like, look, I'll show you the decision point. I'm gonna go back. As you can see, red is spawning, blue has spawned, which means you can choose either or. By the time you get to red, it will be up just like blue will be up when you get to blue. Okay? So if you want to go down to bottom, clear your red, protect your buff, then move to blue, then go to bottom. You have vision of blue, you don't have vision of red side. Get your red. Ganks are pointless without red buff. Ganks suck without red buff. Red buff makes ganks a lot better. Get that in your head. The only time I want people ganking early is when they have red buffs. When junglers show up into lanes without a red buff and gank, it's cringy. You showing up bot lane without red buff, trying to make something happen, is fucking cringy. Go get the red, then get the blue, clear on the way down, and then set up for whatever play you want to make bottom. All League is you stack the deck, and then you take that advantage and you brute force something with it. And then you take a moment, you stack the deck again, and then you brute force something with it. And then you stack the deck, and then you brute force something with it. That's what you do in League. What you're doing right now is you're taking blue and you're just hoping shit works. Right, so you're gonna take blue. And think about your path. You went blue to Scuttle to Wolves to Grump. You're literally going all around the fucking jungle. You're getting me nauseous. Why not just go red, Wolves, blue, Grump, Scuttle, then gank? Why does it have to be some fucked up shit that you're just like you don't have a fucking trajectory? You realize that every time that you move like this, all this is time. That is time wasted. That is a waste of time. Every little stupid extra movement is a waste of time. Whereas if you go red, Wolves, blue, romp, Scuttle, down, that is not a waste of time, right? That's way more efficient. You're tracking in a straight line from red to Wolves to fucking blue. You're going to blue, you're going to Grump, and then you're going down to Scuttle, and then you're ganking. That's a straight line. Every time you double back and go this way or that way, there's no plan. It just looks like you're going, oh, pretty colors. You're just running around. Of course you're not going to be in position for anything. You're spending extra, you're spending 3 times the fucking clear in the jungle. Your team doesn't need help hitting blue or hitting bot lane, right? Your team needs help in mid. See this? Blue buff Yi, I don't know why he's here. Go, instead of going to bot and helping them do something that they can handle alone, go to mid. Hold mid tower. See him pushing mid right here? React to things on the map. Stop going to your teammates' shit. Like, make your own fire. Like, start your own fire. Make your own plans. Think, this is inefficient. Why am I coming down here? I'm helping them take tower, right? What about this tower? Also, if you're down here, you're splitting XP between 3 people. Why not just take the XP from this and also simultaneously make sure that mid doesn't fall? Tons of macro errors in this replay. Tons. There goes mid, right? Mid's falling. You've just given mid away for free. For an early dragon. The only reason he doesn't take that mid tower is because he's bad enough to not take it. He could have ulted that tower and then ran out. But either way, you gave free damage. Tons of it. Why are you looking at red and not clearing it? Why are you... what? You walked into red and then didn't start it and then walked down to chickens. Just clear it. Do the chickens and then move up to Camille with a full clear. With red buff. Junglers don't understand that every time that you make these little extra movements, you are just wasting your time. Look, you could have already been up here. You could have already reacted to this. There's no need to ult that guy. Did that guy look like he was getting away? No, not to me. He had just used his E, right? Why are you wasting your ult on that? You blocked the dive, that's good. Again, look at the wave. This wave is pushing, right? Which means, no, like, you have Camille and Yi dead. Camille's leaving base. Why not shove this wave in? This XP, no one's getting it. Here's XP range, right? Anywhere out here, no one gets this XP. Go in there, push this in, get the gold and the XP that no one else is going to get. These minions are going to kill those, right? You get the kill, assess. What can we do? Do you really need to go to Rift right away instead of shoving a lane? No, you don't. Why? Because this is more valuable. Dealing damage to the tower and denying XP from Camille. I'm not saying you even have to hit the tower, but I'm saying make it so that Camille, if she has teleport, she has to use it. She went bottom, right? With TP. We know that now because we see her down at the bottom of the map. Now, you need to shove this in and you need to pressure this tower. Rift can fucking wait. You can get Rift later. A real objective needs to happen now. The way the game works is, if someone's missing from a lane and you shove that lane in, they're getting taxed XP. For every minion that dies, they're not going to get access to that XP or gold. All you're doing is allowing Camille to get more XP than she should get, to keep a tower up longer than she should keep it up. So Camille's down on bottom, you take Rift and back. Why? You should run right up to top and start pressuring top. Camille went all the way and killed your bot lane. You know, Chip's kind, I think, I can't tell if you're new or what. New here or what. Here's the reality. Dude's been playing for 200 games of Poppy, and he's still making these dumb mistakes. The only way that he's going to learn is someone's going to have to be hard on him and just tell him the truth. That's what people pay for. They pay to learn from somebody who knows. If you want everybody to be nice to you while you're losing games over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, you can go and apply for a job at Riot. Go join their fucking playtest team or something. Go join the behavioral team. Talk about toxicity instead of being good at your hobbies. We're doing a lot of jerking off right now. So here's another situation. You're looking around the map and just kind of run. Look. You see this? Look at these fights. You're saying, I gotta help my team. What are you helping them with? This is always the issue that I have when I coach people. They say to me, whether it's in the private lessons or the fucking replay reviews, they say, but Neace, my team was fighting. I need to help them. Okay, they're fighting. What are they fighting for? Dragon's gone. They're not on a tower. They're not. Your team's not getting dove. Right? What are they fighting for? They're literally just full on clowning. Right in the middle of the map. What? There's nothing to fight for. Karma's out here. What is she out here for? This is a very important concept for people to grasp. You don't need to do anything unless they're actually pushing a tower. If your teammates are losing, meh, don't care. Unless they're hitting the tower or going to square up on a dive, don't give a fuck. If this guy wants to stand out in the middle of the river and clown out and hope that, I don't even know, as a support, he's 1v1 in an 80 carry in the middle of river. If he wants to do that, that's great. That doesn't protect our towers. If anything, that kills us if we go out there and die with him. The other thing is, when you're running over here, I'm thinking, well, shit. Before they get to the tower, I have time to do wolves, and then I have time to collapse on the tower and defend it if I need to, right? And then I can keep farming. See, look, you're doing all this shit. You're doing all these weird fights, look. You see how we already know this fight's a waste of time before it happens? Okay, you flash and get Ash's heal. And flash. Okay. I'm still looking at this and thinking, why not just clear our wolves? Wait until they're actually trying to hit a tower or something, then fuck them up. Doesn't make any sense to me. This is good. Taking jungle camps. But then you're fighting again. You just took a tower. You just got shit done. All your camps are up. And again, you're looking to fight. What did I say? Stack the deck. Make a play. Stack the deck again. Is this we won the tower, right? We made our play. Stop trying to do more. Just focus on getting big for the next fight that you choose. Don't let your teammates, your dumbass teammates in silver, choose the fights for you. You don't care about that. You care about getting huge and keeping yourself huge. Then when you show up and make an aggressive play, it looks a lot more reasonable to me. Thanks, Pelly. One or tricking, one or two tricking to improve, it's fine. It's pretty much how everybody wins, I think. No one goes into this game anymore and plays everything. I literally just see an ARAM. I see you winning, your team winning, because of it's a random, just complete luck. This whole time I'm thinking, Dragon's up, all my jungle's up, all their jungle's up. I can take that. I could have taken their jungle. I could have taken my jungle, could have backed and then went to Dragon. You're literally just ARAMing with your team. You could have went blue. You could have went blue, backed, go to red, or blue backed, go towards Dragon, go wolves to Gromp to Dragon, or you could have backed, went red, Gromp, or red, wolves, Gromp, Dragon. You could have cashed your money. Like, you're not stacking the deck. You're just randomly fighting in the middle of the map and hoping that it works. This is why you're in silver. This is exactly why. You're just not you're not thinking about the game as a game in terms of like a chessboard where you're making moves. You're literally just getting sucked into the fucking the bells and glitter and the loop of just like, pretty champions, fight, help my team. You're not controlling anything. There's no thought. It's just mindless. Right? As soon as you get a tower, you're like, the next fun fight, woo! And which is great if you play for fun. But if you actually want to climb, you're going to have to exert yourself mentally and think about your moves and think what you're trying to accomplish and why you're trying to do it. Because right now, all I see, like, you're about to siege another tower again instead of just doing something useful. This tower, taking this, you know, yeah, it might happen or whatever, but I'm more concerned with the fact that we've already won a fight and I want to get bigger for the next fight that we have. I don't want to be out here hitting this tower because what's going to happen is the enemy team's going to spawn again and then they're going to push and do something and then I'm going to be just like trying to back at the last minute. Why not just take the win, clear a couple camps, back, reset, and defend the counter push? It seems it's all well and good, but I am not in love with it. I felt like that fight could have gone either way. Now Fizz, he didn't back. He stayed on mid and he gets killed in the counter, right? All your camps are up. You're just jerking off in mid. Our camps finally get taken. See you pushing mid. Look to collapse on him. That's good. Then you should be going to wolves. You should be clearing your camps. Guys, just like a laner, if you're out of your jungle for too long, you are missing XP. That XP is constant. Okay? You make a play and then you go and clear. And then you make a play and then you go and clear. You don't get glued into running around the map and hoping shit works. I saw no reason to flash yet. The other thing I'm going to tell you right here, I see no reason to flash. You're really tanky here, and you're panic flashing. Why? Slow it down. You had 70% HP and you're panic flashing. You're fed. You have full, like, you pretty much have full tank items. I don't know why the hell you have catalyst though. I think that's garbage. I'd rather you go like Iceborne or something. Yeah, I'd rather Iceborne. Yeah, I like Iceborne a lot. Instead of, well, the Deadman's is okay. I think Iceborne is better than Deadman's, but you could have gone Deadman's and Iceborne. Why are you running from this fight though? Like, what are you running from now? See, here's the thing, is like the fights that you should be happy with, you don't take it. Right? I'm gonna look at the camera. You're super tanky with red buff. Rise is getting a kill right now. You have E, your Poppy. So you can fake in, save your E. You can just run in and auto this guy, and if people collapse on you, no big deal. E out. Right? What are you afraid of right here?
Never falter.
And now we're doing Baron? I mean, I'd be okay with it if I knew it was clear. I don't really know it's clear. This looks like a pure gamble. I don't see you. You have no pinks. You're not rocking red, which you should be. Red sweep. This is very random. I mean, I know how it ends. I know you guys wind up getting it, but it's completely random. Seems lucky to me. I can't believe she didn't hit that stun. That's crazy to me. Alright, we have Baron. What are we gonna do with it? So you start pushing.
Never falter.
You group up on mid. You get a push going bottom, okay? You zone the fizz off. You knock Ash away. Pretty good fight thus far. You look active here. And then you get yeet on. So let's look at this. This one seems pretty crappy in terms of outcome. You're trying to peel a lot by yourself. And then you miss the yeast stun. And then your team does the nuke thing and doesn't kite. Technically, in that fight, I suppose the best play is to ult the Yi away. I also think that, again, your itemization makes me cringe internally. And the fact that, again, no challenging smite, I think is hurting you too. But this fight is just kind of unlucky, to be honest. It's a pretty good fight for you guys. It's not something that I think you should lose. By no means do I think you played this game spectacular or anything, but I don't think that fight was that bad, honestly. I think it was just kind of meh. Like, I wouldn't beat yourself up over that lost fight. Your team does very little in that fight for some reason. Okay, we got to kill. Assess. What do you do? Your default. You start going to hit a tower. Okay, that's not a bad play. The tower's free. Yi goes and suicides. You go to mid. What are you gonna do? Why are you letting an Alistar waste your time? For what? What are you doing? Turn to people that are actually threatening. You should be with your teammates there. Watch, you let this guy distract you. What are you? That's a tank. You don't kill him. You don't get to kill him. Go worry about this. Go worry about taking a damn objective. While you're doing all that, Camille engages on your team and so does Fizz. What were you doing the whole time? Nothing. Fucking with the tank. Look at you, you just can't get enough of this tank. Okay, cool, you killed him. Let your team die though. Focus on shit that's actually, there you go. Go actually pressure somebody useful. Zone is good. Now E through the minion. Getting free kills. Okay, we get the inhib. And we're still gonna lose this fucking, oh, okay, well there you go. We get the kill on Yi. Assess phase. What should we be doing right now? Taking it inhib. What do you do? Why? 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 Why would you ever do this? What? How is that Camille stopping you from taking this? Why do you feel the need? Guys, kills, the reason why a lot of people don't climb is because they don't understand what the point of kills are. This is a huge mistake. The point of kills is to take things, objectives, right? Why are kills important? Because they're blocking you from getting minions and they're blocking you from taking this shit. That's it. When you see me in games and I'm over the minion, or I'm over an inhib, or I'm pushing into a tower, fucking with people, do you know why I'm doing that? It's so that my teammates can get the objective safely. I'm discouraging any sort of counteraction on the taking of the objective. What you just did was not, you could have zoned Camille off right here and then turned around and took the objective. Instead, you went int. Just straight up int. I'm inting. Essentially. The point of the kills is to do something with the kills. That's it. You gotta kill, you need to do something with it. When you push somebody out of lane, you need to do something with it. This is a huge mistake. And probably the reason you lose. By the looks of it. You have an opportunity to take an inhib safely. You die. Your teammates are pushed up, which probably means they're gonna get caught or something stupid, right? Because you're dead for no reason. So here they go. They're gonna over push because they don't know when to give it up. Bells and whistles. Like fucking clockwork, right? Just like clockwork. Because that's the thing. That's the thing about newer players. They can't just accept a small win. They get baited, I'm telling you. They get baited by the pretty colors. The next shiny thing. They don't understand. The game works in waves. The waves, dude. The more that you can understand that the game works around the minions. Every single aspect of the game works around the minions. The minions, what do? Every so often, minions leave the base, meet in the middle, right? And do some shit. And then they do it again, and then they do it again. You don't play like you're above the landscape of the game. You do something favorable, you back, reset, do the next favorable thing. Why do you think in high elo, one lead turns the game into a fucking stomp? Like one small lead in high elo turns the game into a massive stomp. Vegeta, thank you so much. Why do you think that, like, if Faker gets a first blood in mid or something, right? He goes on to stomp the game. Why do you think the jungler, anything, any high elo jungler gets like an early kill? Why do you think they just destroy the fucking match off of that? Because now, for the rest of the game, they're going to stack the deck, push their advantage, not die, reset, stack it, do it again and again and again and again until they win the game. What you do, you're just winging it, dude. Everything about how you play is just fucking throwing up your hands and winging it. Thanks, King Zealot. Thank you. You're
crackers. Drop the keys.
You're like pathing all inefficiently. You'll get a favorable fight, and then you won't back. You won't leave. You won't think about how you can do something with it. You'll wander around again. Go for the next fight, dude. Take a win, make a plan, stick to it. Do another aggressive move. Back up, farm it out. Wait for the next play, and do it again and again and again. All this like shiny bells and whistles shit right there, that diving that Camille, that's why you lost. We don't even have to review any further. Cause I already know that's why you lose, right? You die, then your team goes off and pushes some shit that they can't because you and your teammates are all in the same elo, so you all do the same dumb shit. You're diving back here, now your team's gonna push without you up, then they're gonna die, then you're gonna spawn, and you're probably gonna die randomly while your teammates are on spawn, and it's just gonna snowball on itself until they get the Baron. Wow. What's gonna happen? Teammates are dead, you're running around the map. Teammates chasing some shit. Yeah, there goes Yi chasing around a Rise. You guys are all split up now. Inhib did fall, that's good. Enemy team decides to do a Baron. I don't ignore anything, Hammerhead. You know I love you. Face tanking a Yi. Let's look at our farm. 138 to 194. A lot of that is because we wander around the map too much. We don't farm enough. It's almost a 30-minute game. Now, you're ulting away an Alistar. Don't know why. You really hate this Alistar? There's no need to ult them away yet. There's no need to ult the Yi away yet. You know why I say that? Because the Baron isn't even in smite range yet. Why are you rushing your ult? Slow it down. Save your ult for right here. Right here would be a great time to ult. Then you, look at you, every time. You just cannot stop fucking with this Alistar. It's constant. There you go. You wall the Alistar instead of the Yi again. I mean, if you had just stunned the Yi, you win the fight.
You lack strategic foresight.
But you just can't stop, dude. Alright, dude, we'll watch it.
To submit for coaching. Beware him trash.
So, basically, dude, you're doing a lot of shit wrong. You have a lot of things you can work on to clean this up. Negative win rate on your main champ is unacceptable. I don't know why you're going Abyssal Mask at all in any capacity. Think about what Abyssal Mask does and think about your opponents. When is Fizz going to go on you? Ever. Just like stop and think about it for a second. When is Fizz going to target you? Ever. That's when you go something like Abyssal Mask. If you had something like, I don't know, Cassiopeia or like a Swain or something that's fed, sure. Right? But when is Fizz actually going to fight you? When are you ever going to have to worry about what Fizz is doing? It's the same thing. Assassins, they don't give a fuck about you. And they shouldn't. Just like you shouldn't be chasing around a fucking support all game. Like he's the biggest, greatest threat to all humanity. All game, you went ham on the support. Instead of peeling the Yi, instead of challenging the Yi, instead of challenging the Camille, instead of chasing around somebody and making your own fall, all you did was just chase around a support. Think about that for a minute. That is a level 13 Alistar. You are a jungle with farm and tank items. Why are you throwing your tank items into another tank who's splitting gold and XP into a bot lane? The support is literally half the person you are in the grand scheme of like who has weight in the match, right? So why are you using all your tank stats and canceling them into a support who gets much less gold and much less XP than you? All you had to do is either pressure the Yi, keep the you could do anything that you were doing. Like in this fight, when you're actually trying to knock people around and keep people off your team, that was good. When you're chasing around a tank, I'm just rolling my eyes. Why is my Poppy main obsessed with fighting tanks? That's not effective. That doesn't close out anything. You don't have a plan there. A lot of stuff to work on. Anything from pathing, being inefficient with your pathing, to your target selection, to itemization. I mean, there's tons of stuff that we can improve on here and have better results. But you need to accept that if you want to climb in this game, you need to stop looking at all the pretty bells and whistles and getting excited by those. Do what I do. Turn your fucking graphics down to piddly squat, right? Turn your graphics down to nothing and focus on the fundamentals of the game. What are the fundamentals of the game? I need to get my camps, clear my camps as efficiently as possible, get huge, do something decisive, take an objective, back, and then repeat the process over and over again. That's it. Kills are literally just blocking me. Champions are blocking me from doing the task, which is to win the game by taking objectives and then as soon as I get a good objective lead, I'm gonna say fuck you team, and I'm gonna farm, and I'm back. I'm gonna do it again. Okay. I'm rooting for you. I don't like to see players that spam all day not climbing. So I'm hoping that this will be a kick in the butt, the kick in the rear that you need to clean up your game. Because I'm telling you right now, if I was playing 200 games of Poppy and this is the best that I can show for it, I would be very, very disappointed in myself. So you need to step that shit up. Focus on the game and winning it. Alright? You'll have no problems. Cool. YouTube, what up? It's Neace. Thank you so much for watching the coaching. Hope it helps you guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Cracks. Thank you.